Oh boy, I just nearly died from coughing. Whoa, what the hell? Either way, we got Sexiie and Karro playing for a big round robin expert tourney. Okay, no speed test, the guys are just gonna go at it. For those of you who don't know the format, it's BO13. Every army only gets to play it once, and there's one Joker card when you can choose another army once again. And the format goes, in this case, Sexiie chooses army first, then Karro chooses his army, then Sexiie chooses the map, and the next round they will reverse that. Pretty interesting format, actually. I like this a lot. Muffin is still at work, by the way. I hope she joins in later, and we might have Dommy and Karro playing for the third place of the World Series later today. Depends on if Dominator shows up. Haven't seen him in a while. We got a China Mirror on Sand Serpent as our first matchup. If Sexiie finds Sand Serpent. Oh, come on, Sexiie. Move it. There is actually a fixed version of Sand Serpent because the bottom right player on this has an advantage because he has access to those crates here. Exactly, and on the fixed version there's also crates here. And it connects just fine. China Vanilla Mirror, interesting. Sexiie is very good with China in the mirror. He is the reigning World Series champion. Basically our world champion at the moment. 1 second, Muffin is texting me. Alright, back to topic. Karro is going for a quick dozer rush, while Sexiie is going for the oil grab. Stupid phone. Okay, very sneaky war factory from Karro. That first flamer will be very hard to defend and will probably deny at least this oil grab. There are 4 oils in total on this map. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So basically, no, there's actually 5. I'm sorry. Each player has basically 2 rather safe oils and 1 to fight over. Okay, Karro going for his second supply, while Sexiie is going for a forward war factory. If you go dual Rex, also Helix build can be very strong in China Mirror. This flamer will be hard to stop for Sexiie. Depends what comes out of here first. Is that an outpost? It's a flamer as well. This flamer will probably get the oil and Might go down to the tank hunters actually. Nah, won't. There's another gat as well. Sexiie got that oil. This will be hard to stop for Sexiie. There needs to be a battle master or an outpost out of here. Next. Karro bunkering and taking his... Nice, trying to go for the oil. Sexie's quicker though. Okay, Karro denies one oil. Needs to be an outpost here as well. That's one dozer down for Karro. I think Sexie's still in the better position here. He has a lot of cash. A lot of income. Oh, well, he didn't get that oil. Karro won that engagement between the red guards. Sexie's taking up already. And Karro's going for an airfield, so it could be mix as well. I want to see another supply from Sexiie, to be honest, and Karro needs to bunker this. It's actually a very shitty supply placement from Karro here. And if Karro micros this correctly, the flamer should go down. This would take a while, but should work eventually. The question is this gonna be mix? It looks like it. There's no Rex near that. That should be mix actually. Okay, the flamer went down the long way. Still 2 oils ticking for Sexiie. That will be down to 1 oil in a second. So then Karro clearly has the advantage. Even though both supplies are shit for him. Trucks are moving. Don't like that at all. This is better. Sexiie needs to expand actually. Lotus is out for Sexiie. Some ECMs as well. And yep, there's the mix. Does he have the napalm already? Nope, no napalm just yet. But this is not good for Sexiie. You don't want to bunker this off. You need to take this island. Otherwise Karro will out-eco him. Because there's only 1 oil for Sexiie left. And, well, Karro doesn't have his yet, but still. This is not good from Sexiie actually. Well, he's going for the Infernos. Karro has mix already. Well, which Sexiie obviously doesn't know, but they hard counter the Inferno cannons. Pardon me. On the other hand, if Lotus can get this airfield, that would be huge with the mix on it. And here goes the mix. You only need 2. Yeah. Gets 2 Inferno cannons with 2 mix. That's pretty good. Lotus is probably stealing the supply or stealing cash. He's stealing cash. Oh, nope. He is capturing. Karro setting that off. He needs to go for this airfield. He needs to capture that one. Okay, Sexiie moving in with a lot of gats now. While Karro is moving in on the top. Sexiie is not microing this. These outposts will all go down. And the flamers will clean up all the RPGs. Very nice mix strike by Karro. Like that. Yeah, Karro is clearly ahead here. He is still collecting, even though supply placement is not his strong suit today. This is also off. And still no one has even touched these yet. There's an overlord by Sexiie. Don't think that he can stop that flamer in time. The oil will probably go down, and that means Karro has this game won. Yep, and that's Sexie's oil, last oil down as well. This Karro's game in the back. He just needs to starve Sexiie to death now. That's all he needs to do. There is 15k left. There's a bit of cash here as well. But still, Karro on 3 supplies, soon to be back here re-established. And an oil against 1 supply, no oil. This is over. Mr. Sexiie. Two more flamers taken out from Sexiie by the mix. Another airfield going up. It's another Lotus. I missed the other Lotus going down, actually. Probably by the mix, I guess. Third airfield, mass mix. It's just too much for Sexiie to deal with. Karro going for a licks as well, or does he want to make a full bunker here? Probably a bunker, I would say. There's the mix again, taking out a flamer. Oh, this will be 2 mix down. Oh, doesn't get the last one because he has the MIG armor upgrade. Karro is checking up as well. Big mix strike. That would probably be a firestorm and one of the overlords down. Yep, exactly. And gets a GAD, I think, as well. Or was that an EC? That was probably an ECM. Yep. So there's only one overlord left now. Sexiie GG's out. That's 1-0 to Karro.
Sie sind besiegt.
Sexiie is going for China tank. Will we see the first USA here for Karro, is the question. No, he's going for inf. Ooh. Sorry guys, there was someone at the door. Alright, we got Inf and Tank on TD. Risky, very risky for Karro to waste infantry in this format on Tank. But oh well. I won't be talking much, by the way. My food just arrived and I need something to eat. I haven't eaten today. Sexie's going for a forward supply. Risky, risky, risky. This is obviously going to be flamer spam for and a mix behind that, I guess. This will be flamer spam from Sexiie. So outposts, just outpost spam. Dual war factory would have been the hard counter for the infantry here, but let's see. Karro's probably going to bunker off this left side, I would say. Yep. There's the first flamer. That could... Nah, Karro's waypoint scouted this, so he knows what's coming. Yep, there's the mix already. Flamer's obviously pretty durable against RPGs. There's the second flamer. There's also a flamer from Karro as well. If he keeps that outpost alive... This is empty, by the way. So that could get burned down. So the one flamer gets killed from Sexiie. Whereas the two mixed, if they take out this outpost... Nah, there's a second outpost already. Okay, that's one outpost down. Karro immediately rebuilding the power. He needs to cancel the scaffold. Yep, and that flame will get taken up by the outpost. This is why Inf is just so much better, because the mix for tank are just so expensive. They cost, I think, 1600, which is a lot. Two more mix, need to take out one of the outposts. Plus Sexiie can just dozer hunt if he wants to. And this flamer won't get anything. Just, yep. Goes, gets a truck maybe? Nope. Karro defending well here actually. Battle Master from Sexiie, that's interesting. Well, just for the flamer, I guess. Yeah, that's the hard counter to the flamer. The Sexiie bunker off his flanks is the question. Sexie's on 3 supplies, so he has the eco advantage. Karro's checking up. There's just too many outposts here. And the outpost just stealthed. Okay, that's pretty nice. Well, don't need 4 mix for 1 outpost, 2 is enough. Does Sexiie go for the napalm anytime soon? Doesn't look like it. He has only 1 war factory and he looks like he just keeps spamming. There's just bunkers and outposts everywhere. Not a lot Sexiie can do here. He just might wants to expand. Does he want to push through this bunker? With more flamers? Yeah. No, there's a gat. Sexiie, yeah, wants to tech up and get his lotus out, actually. and might want to get these supplies as well in the middle, and maybe get some garrison control with bunkers and infantry, as he has so much cash. There's the inflow that's capturing the oil for Karro. That's another outpost down. Even just getting an RPG out of the outpost into this bunker would be actually pretty crucial for... Oh, Lotus will get revealed here. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was really close. Keeps that alive. Lotus is obviously a pain to deal with. If Lotus gets the airfield with the MiGs on it, then it's GG. Inf is going for an airfield as well. And now Karro has the time to move in as the MiGs have just striken. Very nice from Sexiie. Reacted. I'm sorry guys that I'm not talking that much, but I desperately need something to eat. And I don't think that you guys want to hear me eating. Sexiie played very well up to this point. Now the Emperors are just going down because of the sheer firepower of the infantry. There's the artist strike, I think, from Sexiie first. Is he going Probably on the airfield, I would say. And I still want to see Sexiie sneak a flamer on the right side just to kill the oil, or just MIG it actually. And he needs like a stationary defense here, like even just a Gatling tower against the Lotus would be good. And there's the airfield down. Prop center again being built. Karro should be running dry. Oh well, he has some cash in the bank though, but he should be running dry pretty soon. There's another outpost down. Karro doing a good job at... Karro just shot down one of Sexie's MiGs actually. With his own MiGs. That was pretty nice. But there is no... There's only infantry on the ground now. There's no ground units. Sexiie needs to kill this oil, like ASAP. He has 2 airfields. I think 6 MiGs would do the job actually. These MiGs are all down. There's the carpet. Gets supply and war factory. Very nice carpet. Probably the arty will probably go on the airfield, I would say. I think he's shooting at the oil. Oh, ouch. That hurt for Sexiie. Karro's killed the scaffold, and I don't think Sexiie cancelled that. Didn't look like it. Still would like to see Sexiie just MiG the oil. Oh well, he just wants to capture that for himself. Well, that works as well. Any ground army from the info just get obliterated by the MiGs, to be honest. This is why infantry is so shit, in my opinion. Like, if there's air units out, you can't basically do anything. This GG right here. Very nice play from Sexiie. We'll burn down that whole airfield, and that's this GG, I think. Still lack of ECMs here for Sexiie. Yeah, he realizes that now. Another carpet. Could go for this supply or this supply. No, we went for the ground army and didn't get anything. Karro's running out of money, and he has no hackers. Well, he couldn't afford any hackers. He only has the oil ticking for him and 3k left. Looks like Sexie's game to me. Oh, this outpost is chock-a-block full. Get the MiGs back up in the air. Sexiie making another airfield. Sexie's floating 9k. Very well played from Sexiie, to be honest. Lotus with the max range disabled on the Overlord. Still, Sexiie should just MiG this oil. Gets the bunker taken out. Depends if there's a minigunner in the outpost, he can kill the Lotus. There's Karro's Lotus dead, no more disabled on the Overlords. Yes, GG. Very well played from Sexiie. Non-stop spam, taking the money, and no chance for Karro to get to Sexie's airfields. Is that a mine drop, I guess? Yeah. Does he shoot on the CC? Yeah, he does. And he don't really see the point here, actually. Karro's out of money. So 850 left for Karro. I don't see a single hacker. Sexiie should pull his trucks, actually. Now, there's not much left in the middle to collect either, but Sexiie should be floating a shit ton of cash. 6k. The support powers for infantry are obviously stronger than for tank. Infantry does not give Infantry does not give off a lot of XP, so not that easy for the opposing player to level up. And there goes the war factory from Karro. So there's only the Lotus and one outpost left to fight with. Just some more flamers could be an option here for Sexiie. Still, man, just kill the oil. It's GG. Karro, give it up. Yeah, well played. Karro GG's out. So that's 1-1. This should probably be a like a role model play, how tank has a chance against infantry. Karro is choosing laser and Sexiie is choosing stealth. Karro wants a small map with this because of not many oils and expansion opportunities for stealth. Oh, wow. I'm not sure if this is a good option for Karro, because there's so many sneaky oils and stuff on this map, and this is so choke pointy that laser can't fight. Stealth can't fight laser head on, obviously, against the Humvees. Oh, I'm not so sure if this was a smart choice by Karro, because like everywhere there's always like heads up engagements in these choke points, and stealth needs like hit and run attacks. Well, you can go through here obviously, but you know, the USA player knows this. Oh well, Karro's the laser. Wow, that way around. It could work. Let's see. I'm confused. It's Sunday, guys. Don't expect too much from me. Hi, Harry. It's 2-1-2. No, it's 1-1 actually. I think. Yeah, it's 1-1. Yeah, it's 1-1. One supply build for Karro here. Surprised that he hasn't taken this crate with one of his dozers. That's an extra, I think, $150. Second supply is going up for Sexiie, taking the big one. Sexiie not paying attention though, he could have killed that Humvee. There hasn't been any pressure yet from the stealth player. Usually stealth wants to harass laser, take RPGs and take terrors and cancel this oil cap. Like these V's are, yeah, a good move from Sexiie. And this is the first Humvee going down for Karro. He doesn't pay attention. Kaboom. So there's 3 Humvees now, no town missile just yet. Not sure if these are full. One of them has an RPG in that, but should be another Humvee down for Karro. Oil cap in the middle, oil cap at the top, and bottom left was denied, and Karro's taking that for himself. It's another dead Humvee for Karro. Power of stealth, man. So that's 2 oils to Sexiie and 1 to Karro. He's recapturing this one. Nobody has touched these crates as well. Neither of them has taken the... Oh. Scrap denied from Karro there. This could get denied. And... Yep. Kills the ranger as well. Sexiie recapturing that oil. Interesting. Sexiie on 3 supplies now. Is there a palace on the way? No, not yet. Karro GG's out. That should be 2-1 to Sexiie right now. So Karro had China infant laser, Sexiie had China tank and stealth. So far stealth is one of Sexie's strongest armies. Wasted that maybe a bit prematurely, but saying wasted in quotation marks, of course. Sexiie is choosing nuke. And let's see what Karro will go for. Super weapon. I guess Nuke wants a bigger map on this. Well, not so sure. This is a bit of an odd matchup because both are pretty weak in the beginning. Super weapon, of course, the very expensive Humvees. Nuke doesn't really have anything in the beginning that can kill Humvees reliably, except mass tank hunters, which are expensive. Sexiie going for Gorge, Drought. Sexiie at the top in pink, and Karro as super weapon general. Obviously, in the late game, super weapon is way stronger with EMPs everywhere and alphas and cheap Burton and stuff, and cheap particles, of course. Probably the best late game general in the game. Nuke is strong mid game once it's tagged up with overlords and stuff. Overlord ECM. Looks like Karro's going for a no eco. So Sexiie should waypoint scout this. Oh no, Karro's going for a drop. But still a no eco behind that. And Sexie's going for the mass eco, he's going for third supply. Risky. Karro's going for the rear supply, probably wants to laser lock down the trucks. See if Sexiie reacts to this. Very smart play from Sexiie. Oh, that was cancelled. No, it was not cancelled. Loses no truck so far. Oh, he needs to kill the dozer. Oh, that Patriot will finish, I guess. Yep. Ouch. So, Sexiie needs to send a troop crawler back there or sell this off, one of the two. Yeah, Sexiie sells this off. He can't just make another supply here. And there's the first full V from Karro. If Karro keeps this alive, he's in a very good position. Oh, not like that. Runs that one over. This is empty now. Okay. Sexiie has dealt with this quite well so far. Sexiie on the mass spammage and taking up as well. Karro going for some garrison control. So there's one Humvee now for Karro. He's low on cash, obviously. Only one supply. Plus the Patriots. Huge investment if you're only on one supply. Okay, Sexiie realizing that now. Okay, still one of the missile defenders got into the garrison. Okay, Karro needs an ambulance, obviously. And Karro's getting dozer hunted here. Kaboom, no more dozers for Karro. Nice. So there's only one full Humvee left. Oh, and that's GG. Karro lost the full Humvee. Yep. GG, well played, Sexiie. That's 3-1 to... 3-1? Yep, 3-1 to Sexiie now. Karro is choosing stealth and Sexiie is choosing GLA. On Canyon of the Dead. Okay, Sexiie as the GLA in the top right, and Karro in the bottom left in orange as the GLA stealth player. Score is 3-1 to Sexiie. Obviously it's first to 7, so best of 13. I still think stealth is the favorite army. Stealth only needs to survive the mid-game push from the GLA with a bit of Scorps mixed in, as obviously stealth has no tanks. And then late game stealth is just better with stealth tunnels everywhere and earlier GPS scrambler and stuff. Bit cheaper buggies, they only cost 900 instead of 1000 for GLA. Okay, this is a bit... Oh, Sexiie is going for 3 supplies again. Greedy motherfucker. But Sexiie is the Eco Boom player, so that kinda works. Does Karro do the same is the question. Nice, pretty nice box off here from Karro. Not so sure if a Technica can get through here. Obviously not through here or here. Karro's probably going for the oil grab, I guess, as he's trying to protect this this bottom right oil. And nah, Karro's going for a quick third supply, not for the oil cap. This will get denied by Sexiie. This is actually a very nice play. I like this. But there's 2 techs out from Karro already. Scrap deny this. No scrap deny from Sexiie, that could cost him. Does he drop off a worker here? Nope, doesn't look like it. They're both checking their opponent's oils just to deny any caps. Second arms dealer's going up for Sexiie. Yeah, they should both should have a lot of cash actually. They're both on 3 supplies. Some crushes here for Karro. Nice pull from Sexiie. This should be more crushes here for Sexiie. Pretty nice actually. Need to get out of there now. Again, no scrap deny from Sexiie. And there goes the scope spam for Sexiie, and he needs to remake his workers. Okay, quad RPG push for Karro. Here's the Scorp Tech RPG counter from Sexiie. Not much anti-infantry here though for Sexiie. Hijackers could obviously be an option for Karro. Is that a tech terror? Nope, that's empty actually. Okay, that's a pretty nice deny. Yeah, Karro is just trying to harass and buy time here. Oh, that's the full worker line down. Karro should save this technical actually. Yep, that's good. Oh, there's the oil capture rebel from Karro. So they could be 1 for 1 here as well. But does Sexiie look money wise? Yeah, he should rebuild his workers here. Okay, this is pretty good actually. Map control for Sexiie. This is just a waste from Karro right here. Like, obviously couldn't know that the Scorps were still parked there. And still, what I always say, at least I tell this to Boyka every time, just build the supply here. You could collect faster from the crates than from the dock. Just a tip. Mighty Rage told me that, and you should probably believe the Maestro. Karro's palace is complete. Sexie's is at 20%. Sexiie going for the oil capture as well. And this would probably mean that Sexiie can deny the oil from Karro. Or he has a worker there as well. He could just bunker this off and capture these platforms for him, the platform and the oil for himself. Yeah, it looks like he wants to do that actually, because he can't just pull the rebel through the tunnel. Makes sense, I guess. If you can hold it for a minute, then it is worth it. It's another tech denied. There's the radar van. Oh, nice. Queued up a bike. Well, it's a bit unnecessary, but oh well. Oh, this garrison is full. This is actually a bad engagement for Sexiie. Loses 2 Scorps. Loses 3 Scorps. Loses 4 Scorps. Just to a garrison. Oh, that's pretty poor. There's 3 hijackers for Karro. Oh, and Karro's going for mass buses. Makes sense, I guess, against the Scorps. Can go for buggies after. And Karro is losing a quad unnecessarily to the garrison as well. Denies the tunnel and the worker, alright, but loses a quad for that. Question is, does Sexiie go for the Scorp upgrade, or does he go for buggy playstyle as well? Okay, both oils are ticking in Sexie's favor. This is a bit of a weird place for a market. Oh well. Spraying the hijackers. Excuse me. It captures the toxin tractor. Well, that's one way to play it. And Sexie's up for a surprise now against 3 buses with these Scorps. That's a bit difficult. No Scorp upgrade yet from Sexiie. He could make them into Tox Scorps with the Palace upgrade. Sexie's going for his own buses actually. And well, a lot of markets already. 4 markets are going up, and what? 1, 2, 3, and there's a 4th market that way around. Sexie's entire army will go down here. This should probably promote Karro at least to level 3, I guess. Yeah. There's the German for Sexiie. Wants to snipe off one of the buses and then get back into the tunnel. Oh, that's empty. That was pretty empty, that bus. There was only, I think, 2 RPGs in there. Oil gets taken out. That's tech terror. I guess he wants to go for the oil as well, because that's obviously the main advantage that Sexiie has now. There is 1 market, 2 markets for Sexiie, 3 markets for Sexiie. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5th market going up for Karro. Well, he knows, but he's not collecting here. You need like 3 more workers here to be the most efficient. Karro is pushing. There's a lot of buggies. No upgrade yet for the German master. There's the tech terror from Karro, and that gets the oil. Very smart play. I like this. Yep. So they're basically on the same terms, income-wise, supply-wise, except the markets, of course, where Karro has the advantage. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 markets for Sexiie, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 markets for Karro. So, German Master, bring out the market spam. Lot of buggies though. Maybe going for a super weapon just to set your opponent like on a timer could be an option. Demo trap, I don't know why you make a demo trap there, but okay. Should have made that before to protect your oil, but oh well. Still only 4 workers here for Karro. Yeah, okay, he's finally making some more. There's a Saboteur from Karro. Does he expect the Scud, or does he want to go for money steal? The Saboteur is stealth while moving. Oh, that gets revealed. Is that an inadvertent scan from Sexiie? Yeah. No, he was looking for the German. That was why. Interested to see what Karro does with the Saboteur. Or was that Karro's German? Don't know. No, it was Sexie's German, of course. Stupid. Loses a quad to a demo trap. That paid off, I guess. Or does he just use this for scouting? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 markets and a Scud. For Sexiie, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 markets. For Karro. Karro's in the economy lead here. And there is, of course, 2 Scud Storms going up for Karro as well. Karro is way in the lead here, and I don't think Sexiie realizes that. What happened to my saboteur? Oh, I don't know. Probably stole some cash, I guess. Or maybe just died. I am hearing angry mobs for Karro. Beginning down the first Scud Storm. Oh no, my saboteur is still alive. Oh, that's funny. Maybe he could get in through here, but now will probably be revealed by the tunnel, I guess. Here comes the push from Sexiie. Oh, this is too close for the buggies. Second Scud Storm from Karro completes. Karro has a lot of cash, actually. AK-47s are complete on the mobs. I don't think Sexiie will be able to keep this up, actually. Stealth has the advantage, obviously. As well as saying that, Sexie's still collecting, but still he needs more markets. Just to keep up the spam. 4 bosses now. Oh wow. And there's the saboteur on the Scud Storm. Oh, lucky for Sexiie. And this is actually a very bad engagement. Up the hill, you don't want to do that. Jump and snipe down one of the buses. Here goes Karro's engagement. And this is GG for Sexiie, I think. Oh, that garrison is actually shocker block full. Wow, I didn't realize that. Well, garrison goes down in the end. Demo trap on the bus. Angry mob killed by the demo trap. Just more saboteurs for yeah, and there's the bike, and that would probably... That's just a rebel bike, is it? Lol. I think Karro wanted to put a saboteur on that, but yeah, he forgot to. There's the saboteur bike, actually. 10 seconds. Ooh, that... Ironic that that demo trap... Oh! And resets the time. A very nice play from Karro. And there's a third Scud for Karro, by the way. Oh no, for Sexiie, excuse me. There's a third Scud for Sexiie. But still, Karro's Scuds will fire first. Probably on the palace, I guess. Well, with 2 Scuds he could kill one of Sexie's Scuds, of course. The mobs are a great choice here by Karro. There's no real anti-infantry here. The Scorps don't have the Toxin upgrade, so they can't deal with that. Oh, and that's the whole of Sexie's army down. Oh, what a bad pop. That brought so much cash bounty for Karro. Yep. There's just not enough units here for Sexiie to deal with this. And that's Sexie's Scudstorm down. He wants to finish that off, that hole. Sexiie GG's out. And this is it for me, guys. Excuse me, but I'm so tired. I can't keep up with this. And the games will be online on game replays, so whoever wants to watch the rest of the replays, you're free to do that, of course. I'm sorry for that, guys, but it's Sunday and I worked all last night. I'm just actually freaking tired. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. See ya, guys. Catch ya.